What's going on YouTube? CDA Green here, back with another video, and today we have Pop the Balloon or Find Love episode 53 with Arletta Muley. You know what I'm saying? It's on a black screen right now. We can't see too much. I'm blanking on what to say, so we just gonna get straight to the episode. You know what I'm saying? If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It might be a little early to ask that because, you know what I'm saying, you're just looking at a black screen and you looking at me. You know what I'm saying? But if you mess with me, I guess if you like me, you know what I'm saying, like the video, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all being here. Without further ado, let's just get straight to the vid. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. So from this, just this view, the age range is probably 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at this beautiful woman right here. She could be in her 20s, but let's just say I doubt it based on what I'm seeing, but she's still very beautiful. Let's see. This might just be the old lady episode. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Hey. Yup. Hey. Yeah, so far it's looking like the 30 plus episode. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm here for it. They all look very beautiful so far. If anything, bro, I'm more attracted to older women. Just like from a physical standpoint, you know what I'm saying? The body be more mature. You know what I'm saying? The face, I don't know. I like a aged face. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them like they prehistoric, but I don't know. I just like them a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot right there. Okay. Got dark skin queen. Arlette be coming with the drip, man. It's crazy. Every time. Is she one of the contestants? She had a little bit more of a extended intro this time. What's going on? But you know what I'm saying? We not hating on it. It's your show. Do your thing. You feel me? Okay, I thought she was bald for a second. Alright. Yup. Okay. Yeah. Kind of oddly shaped back there, you know what I'm saying, but very beautiful, you know what I'm saying. I kind of like a weird shape to it, you know what I'm saying. It could be very interesting, very fun, very demure. Let's continue. Okay. Did you just roll out of bed, shorty? You know what I'm saying? It just looked like that's very much so supposed to be for like laying down in the bed with your man. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to see you dressed like this. I don't know. You kind of, you know what I'm saying? You're doing too much. Very showy. Makeup, cool. You know what I'm saying? But the clothes is giving bedtime. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm complaining. It's like you look great, but like, you know what I'm saying? This not might be the right setting for you. You feel me? Okay.
All right, y'all, before we jump into Pop the Balloon, I do want to say thank you to Fashion Nova for sponsoring this video. The dress that I have on today is the Midnight Magic Fringe Midi dress in black.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been holding off on saying this because I don't want to disrespect the host or nothing, bro. But Arlette look good, man. She be looking good, bro. She just been looking great lately. You know what I'm saying? Even more so than usual. You've been killing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Doing your thing. Shout out BM though. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no issues, gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing love to you and your wife. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's get back to it though. You feel me?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some
The
beautiful
ring on the finger more apparent now that I said that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm noticing it more than usual.
single
guess I'm-
ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
On edge, I don't know.
Okay. I think I heard barking. All right, ladies. So we're going to be bringing out some single men.
See, like, and just from that intro, the older women, they usually got better energy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the young John, she'd be like, make some noise, ladies. And there'd be crickets in that John. Nobody's showing no love. Even when the dudes get, like, you know what I'm saying, escorted out the premises. And then, or let'd be like, let's give him a hand. It'd be like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would have thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, the boy just, you violated every one of their moms or something. The way they don't be applauding. It's like, come on, just show love. It should just be show love day every day, man. Let's just all show some love, please. But yeah, let's go.
And one by one, when he comes around this corner, if you like what you see, you're liking everything he's saying, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that he says that you're just really not a fan of, or, you know, if it's something else, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Okay, ladies. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
Jared.
Jared. How old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
So I'm a senior manager for a Fortune 500 company, and I'm also a baker on the side as well.
Okay. And now what are some things you like to do for fun?
So for fun, love hanging out with friends and family. It could be anything from playing spades to being at a cookout to, you know, at a party. Also love working out. Fitness is very important to me. So those are a couple things that are important to me that I like having. Like,
For a guy that goes to the gym and prioritizes fitness, bro, you are not picking clothes that match your aesthetic or your physique at all, bro. Because I'll be honest, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you went to the gym. It's giving real sloppy, you know what I'm saying, with the shirt. It's kind of like hanging off the shoulder a little. Like, it's kind of like the collar drunk. I ain't gonna lie, that joint drunk as shit. Pants baggy. We can't even see the J's you got on, bro. I think those are 4s. I think. But I really can't tell. I don't even know if they J's. They might be, I don't know, Shaqs. You feel me? Under the pants. But yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's your swag, but I don't know. I would come a little more correct next time.
that I like having, like doing.
Okay. And now what do you look for in a woman?
Honestly, someone who's beautiful inside and out. Someone who has a beautiful heart and amazing character. You know, you always are looking for somebody who's very attractive, but looks feed in your character who is who you are at your core.
Right.
Someone who loves a joke, have fun, loves to be around family. Also somebody who loves to work out. Just like I just said, it's important to me. Yeah, so just someone who I can create a safe space for,
Okay.
to where I feel appreciated, and to also where she can feel like she's being loved correctly.
All right. Now what
That's
are some
hard.
deal breakers?
A woman who lacks emotional intelligence, right? At this big grown age, I'm 38. I've been through a fair amount of things, so
Why everybody be saying at this big growing age? Has that always been a thing? It started in my friend group, but I didn't know people really said that. But it's just funny, bro. I don't know what it is about it, but I like it.
I just love a woman who's able to communicate how she feels, whether
That
it may
joint be having me
good
rolling.
or bad. Just being able to communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons yet.
Okay,
So let me
boy.
hand you a pick.
I forgot about this
But he
part
says
of the
this is the
show.
hard part,
this is the
but
hard
I'm
part.
gonna
This is
have you
pressure.
pop three
3
balloons.
balloons. Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you who he gonna pop. All right. So she not going. She not going. She gonna be good. She gonna be good. She might be good. I don't know. The jawline real strong, but you know he might like that. She not going. I don't think. I feel like these two will be going. I won't lie to you. And let's see. Let's reevaluate. Maybe her. Yeah. She just looked real strong. I don't know.
But he says
But then
this
again,
is
he likes somebody who go to the gym. She looked like she
the
go to the
hard
gym.
part,
this is the
but
hard
I'm
part.
gonna
This is
have you
pressure.
pop 3 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready,
But
go
those
ahead
are
and
my
pop three.
picks.
This is pressure. Okay, we'll go right here.
Okay, that's
Two
one.
more.
Dang, you
And one
tripping,
more.
boy.
All right, I'm gonna go you. I
It
apologize.
was 2 for
Okay,
3.
so we'll actually start down.
2 for 3.
Stay right over here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, what do you do?
I'm a programming specialist for a sports network. I'm a DJ, designer, Sophia.com, and a music publisher.
Okay.
Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way he dressed. He spoke very well, and just wanted to hear him out. So, yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, it was tough. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I just had to pick 3. The whole panel was amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry
Right.
about that.
But what's the real reason, gang? You just had to pick 3, so what? You blindfolded yourself and said, all right, I'm picking 3. Like, bro, come on. It was obviously a reason behind it. Obviously, you don't want to be rude, but just say what it is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I was more attracted to the other women. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? You beautiful and all, but I just see more of my speed around here. That's all you guys say, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't got violate. Just keep it a buck, though. Now, at this big grown age, we still, you know what I'm saying, capping? Like, come on.
We had another one over here, your name and age.
Anita, I'm 37.
And Anita, what do you do?
I'm a contract analyst by day, and I'm a DJ and actress as well.
Nice.
And so why was your balloon unpopped?
He's attractive, and I liked what he has to say.
That's hard.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Once again, I just had to pop 3. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Yeah, I just had to pop somebody. I apologize.
Thank you.
Where
And our last one over here, your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
And Nikki, what do you do?
where his eyes went, bro. I mean, we know where his eyes at. His eyes still there. But gang, act like you been here, bro. You looking too hard. You done took like 3 peeks. This is not even a peek no more, bro. You just full on staring.
On a balloon delivery service.
Is she peeping you looking there too?
And so, Nikki, why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome, and I just wanted to hear what he had to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
I just wasn't honestly a fan of the gold in the hair. Other than that, you're very
Fairy hair.
yeah, you're very attractive.
I ain't even
Other
peeped
than
that.
Yeah, so
I
like
thought he
the
was just talking
sparkle.
about the blonde.
Work it, girl.
Nah, yeah, this big age, you doing that, man? Come on. Let's go. You're doing a lot.
All right. So I am now going to have you ask our remaining 6 ladies a question.
okay. So the first question I had for the remaining ladies is, what's something from your previous relationship that you learned about yourself that you're gonna take into your next relationship that make you a better person?
Okay.
Okay, we'll start here first.
We've heard
Name
this
and age.
question before.
Hi, my name is Shahira. I'm 35.
And Shahira, what do you do?
I am a footwear designer. I have my own footwear brand for women with larger shoe sizes, 9 through 14.
Nice.
Very nice. And if you want to go ahead and just
She
answer
do
his
look
question.
about 6'3" in this joint, bro. Jesus, take them heels off, babe. Like, real talk. And then I'm gonna be right there with you. You feel me? I got some bigger feet too. You can make me some J's or something. You know what I'm saying? If you want, make me some cool shit. You feel me?
Vulnerability is the number one thing that I've learned from my past, and just to be more open and communicative about my feelings. I would hold things in, and then it would just, come out in ways that wasn't beneficial to the relationship. So now I'm learning to communicate, be honest, be vulnerable, because I want the same in return. So, yeah.
For sure.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, what do you do?
I'm a servant of the Lord. So I am a personal assistant. That is what I do right now, currently.
Nice. Yeah. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So what I've learned, I would
She
say I
pretty.
haven't been in a relationship since I've been saved. So now that I'm saved, it's really the Lord who's changed how I have relationships now. So I would say that what I've learned from the Lord is patience, having the fruits of the Spirit, patience, communication, understanding, just allowing someone to just not making assumptions on what they mean, maybe asking them, what do you mean by that? And just having a heart posture that is good,
Thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Jessica, and I'm 36.
And Jessica, what do you do?
I am artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
And if you can just answer his question.
Sure. I would say something that I didn't do in my relationship that I'm focused on prioritizing this time around is making sure that I make my significant other the most important person. I think sometimes we allow time to get away from us and devoting too much time to other things, but just prioritizing quality time with that person.
That's a good answer.
All right, your name and age.
Katera Wilder, 38, and I'm a biomedical engineer.
Okay.
Now, Katera, if you can
Sound like you make a lot of money. Yeah, you speaking my language.
go ahead and answer his question.
So for my previous relationship, I realized that love isn't enough. I was in a relationship and we loved each other deeply, but we needed more than just that. It needed to make sense in terms of logistics, like where we lived. It was a long distance
Darn,
relationship.
I'm over here
and
dropping stuff.
As much as I want to have a partner, I want someone who's also intentional about making sure that they're ready for a relationship, like a marriage.
Okay.
Your name and age.
Liz, I'm 36.
Liz, what do you do?
I'm a business consultant for a software company.
Okay.
Smart ladies up in here today.
No
All
word.
right. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
I would say the number one thing that I learned is how to be a better communicator. I would say at times I probably wasn't the best communicator, even little things like if I need more time to think before we have a conversation about an argument we just had, I wasn't the best at communicating that. So I would say how to be a better communicator for sure.
And our last lady over here, your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
Natalie, what do you do?
I'm a licensed social worker.
Okay.
And if you want to answer his question.
The one thing that I would take from my last relationship is that I was too forgiving of behaviors and words that were said. So for instance, you know, if they tell me that they're not ready for a relationship, I need to move on. And in that fact, I was too forgiving and I would give too many chances to like try and prove myself. And that is one thing that I know that I will be taking on moving forward, to not be so forgiving.
That's hard. That's hard. One thing in a relationship, you don't need to prove yourself. Either they like you for you, or they don't. They get kicked to the curb. Just like that. You gotta find somebody who likes you for you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be attractive, you might be, but they gotta like your personality too, because that's what really sells it and what you see every day. It's gonna be what keeps you there. You know what I'm saying? The attraction only lasts so long, so that's a good quality to have.
Let's head on back. And now, what about for yourself? What's something you learned from your last relationship?
Communication is key. Without communication, the relationship, it'll become stagnant, and you really won't know your partner like you should. So communication is key, and that's what I take.
Okay.
So
You
the
did hear a
John who
lot of
said that
responses. It's now
is
time to
gonna
pop
be
two balloons.
safe.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be Natalie and probably my man right here in the Jaguar Cheetah. I don't know what that is,
We're
but
gonna go down here first.
yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm going to let you pop your two first, and then we'll see why.
All right. So
Yup.
ready?
Okay, and then one more.
They all had similar answers, so
So go off of attraction, good old reliable.
Oh, okay.
Tough.
So let's go to the one you ended up popping, and then
Okay.
we'll come back to her.
I wonder why she popped.
All right. So why did
Don't
you
say
have your
because he
balloon
took too long.
unpopped?
That's not a real reason.
Physically, I do find him to be attractive. The cliche of I want to hear him out and hear more of what he had to say. But yeah, so that was it, really.
And why did you end up popping her balloon?
honestly, you're attractive, you're amazing. I love your answer, but when you started talking, you got the gemstones on your teeth, and I just honestly just wasn't a fan of that. Yeah.
Hey, to each their own. What can I say? It's there, but I can take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not forever.
Like you put it yourself, or you had to get it like
I
implanted?
put it I implant it.
Like-
No.
You know, some people actually do that.
If
Yeah,
I
that'd
had
be
to take it off
crazy.
tonight, I could take it off.
Okay.
Yes.
Take it off right now, man. Take it off right now. And she got one of them interesting mouths too. Like, I don't know. Look like a mouth breather a little bit. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. But yeah. Like, she's showing a lot of gums is what I will say. And that's not a bad thing neither. Healthy gums, you know what I'm saying? It's a good sign. I could see that. Very beautiful as well. Confident lady. Seems like got a little spiteful at the remark. Before he even finished, he's like, oh, well. And I'm like, I feel you, but like, come on, like, let's listen. We listen and we don't judge. You mean he just saying why he popped. I mean, popped your balloon. So yeah, that's it.
Thank
But you look great though, for real.
And then we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped because I feel like when I was giving my answers, I could tell you were like looking around, trying to figure some things out. So I just didn't feel that connection there when
Okay.
I was answering.
Respect.
But you're
Gotcha.
attractive. I love
I
your
appreciate
fit.
it.
Yeah, but just didn't feel that connection.
I know she's someone that's your type.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Honestly, it's difficult up here, you know, because everybody's attractive. So you're trying to figure something out on the fly, right? So I do apologize for that, but my focus was on you.
You want your balloon back?
Thank you. Okay, we now have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
That might be one of your
So
best
who
hitters
is
you
the
just
most
lost.
important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him to you?
Okay, let's start their comeback. All right, who's the most important man in your life and what qualities stand out about him?
It's definitely my father. He is a genuine person. He loves my mother. And I just feel like I've seen what it looks like to have a husband who is funny. He likes to have fun. He was actually at a probate yesterday because he's an alpha, and so he still has fun even in his old age. But he's also serious, and so yeah, he is my example.
Okay.
Okay, what about over here?
I would have to echo her sentiments. My dad is the most important man in my life right now. He is just an extremely unique individual, and he always taught me to always be myself and to love people.
I think she's a little nervous.
Over here.
I
I would
would
say my
be too.
grandfather. He's my favorite person in the world. He's so amazing. He just is a provider.
Bro, he all smiles, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? What they call them, the crow's feet at the eyes, bro. Like, you ain't start smiling since you started talking about other men, bro. You good? No, I'm just bidding, but like, why is you all smiles like this, bro? I don't think you was smiling for nothing else, but yeah. I'm gonna let you ride. It just ruined your aura a little bit, bro. Like, to be all smiles like that, like, come on, as a man, you need to be stoic, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Kind of like, you feel me? But I'm gonna let you rock, bro. Maybe that's why you on the show about to find love, and I'm in here recording because you got it right. You know what I'm saying?
He cares about us. He takes care of us. I mean, even now, like, he gets my oil changed. So, like, I'm just used to he's just somebody who he takes care of the household. He takes care of 2 households. So I just love him. Yeah.
And what about here?
I
She
would
must
say
have
the
not
same.
had
My
a-
grandfather.
She must have not had a dad. Her either. Because I don't know why your dad wouldn't be the most important, unless he was just a bad father. That could be the case too, but yeah, I'm interested to know that part.
He was so kind, and his love for the Lord was amazing. Like, that's what I strive to be. And he just loved love. He recently passed away the day before Valentine's Day, and
Rest in peace.
it's just so coincidental because, he was just so loving, so kind. He was also a provider. I didn't have to think about anything when I was with my granddad, and he was 95, and that's exactly the kind of man that I want to marry one day. And he taught me about vulnerability and all that stuff. So I'm a completely different person thanks to my granddad. So
That's a good question. All right, I am going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay.
Tough. Yeah, it's definitely cheetah print now. I paused again. I didn't mean to do that.
Go right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and him is on the
So
same
why was your
wavelength.
balloon unpopped?
I think he's attractive.
Thank
You seem well put together, and like you have a good head on your shoulder. So that's why I didn't pop.
Mm-hmm.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
The other 3 ladies, they seem a little bit more outwardly extroverted than you.
Yeah, she is very nervous.
So that's the only reason why.
You could tell.
You're beautiful. Yeah.
I like my John a little nervous though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That just means she's not for
Are
everybody.
you more of an introvert?
I turn both on and off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's tough up here. I get it.
It's
It's
all-
the anxiety.
Thank you.
Hey, she made it that far, though.
3
Shout out
ladies
to her.
left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay.
It's like, bro, you just can't help that, bro. Like, when you're anxious like that, like, it just takes over your body, and it's just like in you now. It's part of you now. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you can't turn on and off. It's just something that has to go away naturally the more comfortable you get. But it is oftentimes a crutch because you come off as nervous, shy, timid, you know what I'm saying? Not sure of yourself, not confident, but it just, I don't know, bro. It just, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's a thing that you don't choose. You Shorty just is. So shout out to her though.
Question would be, if there was one thing your partner could do that'd make you immediately smile and have butterflies in your stomach, what would it be?
Okay. He asking some good questions.
Go here.
I would say just like small touches, like touch me on my back or, you know, just little things when I'm not expecting it. Just small, like not words of affirmation, but touches of affirmation.
Physical touch. I hear
What
you.
about over here?
Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Thoughtful gifts. I like thoughtful gifts. They're nice. Yeah.
Okay.
And over here.
I love to dance, and so I would just love to have a partner while we're cooking, just to like grab me, twirl me around, and just dance in the kitchen. That would
That's
just
hard.
make my heart melt.
Okay.
Hey. And what about for yourself? I know they want to know.
Honestly, just words. You know, hey, like, how was your day? You know, how are you? You know, I was in a situation before where I didn't get that. So, you know, that resonates with me. So words of affirmation is my love language, my first one. So that's what it is.
All right. Time to pop a balloon. Oh.
Tough.
Okay. Let's
She
come
said
this
yes.
way.
Was she ready? Was
Time
the
to
tall
pop a
one ready
balloon.
pop? It seemed like, maybe she was just holding the
Oh.
balloon.
Okay. Let's
She
come
said
this
yes.
way. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So
She's saying, I'm not finna give you no words of affirmation whatsoever. You serve me. I don't serve you.
I was like, I really didn't want to pop. I think you're attractive and I love what you
Appreciate
do. I think your career is great and like what you have going on. I'm very into men with purpose and who are high achieving. So I think that that's awesome. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I just don't have anything to pop on him. But I do feel like you're a little bit older. I mean, I'm open. That's why I was like, should I wait? Because I'm open to
sure.
dating somebody a little bit older. But I'm used to dating people who are maybe like younger looking. And so that's just that's
Y'all
kind
look,
of it. It's not
y'all look about the same age, Shorty. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do with this. You saying he look old? You look old too. You know what I'm saying? I ascertained just from looking at your face that this was the old head episode. You feel me? You look good, but you do look older. You know what I'm saying? And he does too. It ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm really interested to see the age difference with these two.
not a lot. You're awesome.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. And I just want them to, I want them to have a chance. I want you to have a chance with somebody.
I want them to have a chance. You would have picked me if I didn't pop my balloon. I know that to be a fact. But I just wanted to bless someone else today.
Yeah.
Like, Shorty, who is you?
Gotcha.
Now she's someone that's your type?
For sure. I usually go for women who are a little bit taller, but she's very beautiful. Yeah, so definitely my type.
Thank you. All right, our two ladies left. Any questions for him?
So the first girl might be good. She
You
look
ready?
tall as, bro. Oh my Lord, she looks so tall. Even her Arlette looking up at her is crazy. Like, I wonder what your height is in these heels, man. Feel like you could be in the league. Like, come
Where
on.
do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, getting a promotion with my company, and then also growing my bakery business. Yeah, so those are the two things that I see myself going in the next 2 years.
Okay. Okay. What about over here?
Like that.
I'm curious about a life philosophy or motto and why that is for you, if you have one.
I won't necessarily say I have a life philosophy. One thing I always think about is, just striving for results, and failing fast. If you have a short-term memory, you're able to like just move on to something else really, really quickly. And just having that mentality to where you just attack each and every day the same way.
That's hard.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
them little quotes be hitting hard, bro. I wanted to hear one, and then he would explain it, and I'm like, yo, that's tough, bro. That's tough. But him just explaining it didn't have the same type of pizzazz on it. You know what I'm saying? She all about it. You could tell she all about a pizzazz, bro. I am too. She was looking for something else, bro, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't give it to her. But you still might pass just off your personality and appearance.
All
what I'm saying?
right, we're down to our final two. It is time to pop a balloon. Oh, you got another question?
Well, follow up to that. Where do you see yourself? So I was looking for a specific
Okay.
answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family goals of yours?
My family goals, it's interesting because I always thought I would have a family, kids by the time I was 25. Obviously, that didn't happen, right? We all have these ideals. But in the next 2 years, going towards that. Marriage
Going
in 2
towards it.
years is fast. But, you know, if you find your partner and you all speak to each other and that happens, then that happens. Never put a time limit on anything. But yeah, on that trajectory, for sure.
Okay. I think I'm going to have to pop.
Tough.
All right, and why you end up popping?
Just because I want someone who is marriage minded and focused on building a family. And, you know, time is, you just never know what can happen, but I want someone that has that on their forefront of their mind. So
Yeah.
For sure.
Now she's someone that's your type?
For sure. Like I said, I usually talk to taller women. She's very beautiful, very attractive, great career. So yeah, definitely for sure.
Thanks. We do have our last lady over here.
Okay.
So just want to ask as well, is she someone that's your type?
She is. She is.
Well, I look like she
All
ain't really
32 out.
believe.
Come on up here.
She ain't really believe that.
I'll have you stand on that side of me. No, you'll stand
You
over
got some
here.
nice legs. She
Okay,
trying to leave with
y'all.
them already.
Any final question between
Her
the
eye
two of you before
contact.
we determine if we've got a match?
It's amazing.
How would your friends describe you?
Funny, outgoing, inspirational. I have a
So you friends with some dick eaters, gang? That's bad. If they ask you, bro, if somebody asks me about my friends and I'm like, oh, he's inspirational, it's like, bro, as friends, I can't even give my mans that much credit. I can't give him that much credit, bro. It would just boost his ego too much, bro. And it just feel like glazing to say, bro, I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. But you got some real friends, bro. Shout out to you if they, you know what I'm saying, doing that for you. Yeah.
a group of around like 50 fellas that we always motivate each other every single day.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, 55 people.
Yeah, I do.
Closely.
Like closely, yeah. And
That's
we
crazy.
all push each other every day, whether it may be something physical like along the lines of working out, or within like your work sector. We push each other every day. So yeah, that's what they would describe me as.
And you're good with questions? You have a last one?
Um,
One last one. You have one?
Do you have any children?
No.
No. Okay. I don't either. So.
Okay. Well, let me ask my question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
For sure.
We got a match!
That's all right. Off
I'll
rip.
take the mic,
There you go.
and you guys can go on up.
Why they wasn't showing no
Make
love,
some
man?
noise for them ladies!
Okay, there you go. It seemed kind of like it faded quick.
All right, let's bring
Y'all not
out our
showing
next
love? For real?
single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your
Okay.
name?
My name is Alex.
Alex, how old are you?
I'm 42.
And what do you do?
I'm a professor of theater. I'm also an actor, and I have a theater podcast called The Frogs, where we talk theater and we talk shit.
Jesus.
Okay.
See, like, what's up with that, bro? Did they do? Y'all not rocking with frogs? But my main question is, why did y'all all pop consecutively one after another? They probably all had doubts, and then they just seen everyone else was popping. Like, oh, I'm a pop too. Like, bro, I hate that. I hate that so much.
And now, what are some things you like
Maybe
to
they
do
was
for
just
fun?
waiting for him to finish talking.
I go to see plays. I go see movies. I hike. You know, I'm also big on I'm big in history, politics. I read.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a
Tough.
woman?
I look for somebody who is compassionate, somebody who's smart. I like smart women. Somebody who is sweet, good listener.
Yeah.
And those type of things. Yeah.
Okay, what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who is not curious, you know, and curious about people, not curious about, you know, different like belief systems. Somebody who's not very kind.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we did get some pop balloons.
Yeah, we got a lot
Let's
of
go on. Let's go on over there, see why they ended
All
up
but
popping. We'll
one.
start here. Your name and age, please.
My name is Shahira. I'm 35.
And Shahira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He's an attractive guy.
Thank
I'm
you.
just
The height.
I don't
Or the swag.
love the vest. I feel like I'm not into actors in theater. I don't
You know how many times I hear that?
I don't like actors.
But let me. I will say. I mean, not you. You know, I totally appreciate. Appreciate and I respect what you're doing. I'm also an intellectual, though. I'm also a professor of theater.
You thought that was gonna make her drip, gang? That didn't do shit. She don't care, bro. She don't care. He thought he ate with that one. Like you didn't.
And I'm also like, I totally understand that because there's so much that comes along with actors, like this ego, this instability, right? But being a professor, that's something that grounds me from an intellectual point of view, from a financial point of view, like tenure track, all that other stuff. But yeah,
I love that. Good for you.
thank you.
Now she's someone that's your type.
It's very attractive. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Bro, we don't care where you work, bro. Is you trying to put on for the city? Like with that loot? Like we didn't. I forgot Shaneem already. I blinked all that out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is you gonna say that every time, man? Like I don't. She just do a lot, bro. That personality, she too dramatic for me. They would do great together. You could tell.
And Janae, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because a little on the older side for me. And
Long in the tooth. That's what they say.
for me, I'm not calling you old. You're just a little on the older side for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
It's fine. And yeah, I mean, kind
How
of what
old
she
is she?
said with acting and all that. Like, it's cool. I'm glad that you're a professor. I appreciate your into you being smart. I like smart people, so
Really?
that's good. Yeah.
Now she's
don't
someone
believe
that's
it.
your type.
I ain't got no type. Bad biddies is the only thing I like.
And the cussing.
I think I said biddies though.
Did you?
Nah, you didn't.
I said
bro. No, you didn't, gang. You didn't. That caught me off guard. Like you just came in out of nowhere. The grays in your beard is showing way more, just to show us how old you is. Saying some shit like that, bro. I wouldn't have said that if I was you. And if she keeps her balloon, that means she's a keeper. You should just go ahead and wrap it up now. If I'm him, I'm like, yo, I don't want to talk to all these women. I'm gonna talk to the one with the balloon still on pot. What's good? You know what I'm saying? What's your name?
Let's rewind the tapes.
Let's rewind the tapes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you would lose that battle, boy.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Liz, 36.
All right. And Liz, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm just didn't feel that initial attraction. You're a handsome guy, but I just didn't.
Cat.
I believe it.
All right. So I know you say you don't have a type, but if you saw her out, is she someone you would approach?
Yeah, I like the fit. I like the personality. Great smile.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
All right. Nikki, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I will say you're very handsome and you're very well spoken. I like taller guys.
I just want to take a time out real quickly. Like, just take a time out real quickly. Every single person said like very handsome, very. It's interesting. I mean, I think this is like a wonderful opportunity to learn like a lot about connection and attraction. And I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? I guess like it's surface level. The thing about this stuff is like you never ever really get to know somebody on a deeper level. But I do appreciate that though.
What was the point of you saying that? You said a whole lot of nothing. I thought you was ready to go to a point, but you didn't. You didn't say
And now,
nothing.
how tall are you? She said she wants someone a little bit taller.
I guess he about 6 feet.
6 feet.
Yeah,
And how tall are you?
5'8", but I always wear heels.
Okay.
always.
I'm just not I'm not a small girl, so I need a bigger man. That's all.
Oh, I'm not a small presence though, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can see that.
Now she's someone that you would approach.
Oh yeah, I love the confidence. I love the big.
Bro, this nigga laugh be killing me, bro. He's like, oh, like, bro, it's not sexy at all, bro. You're not bagging no holes with that. Mix that with the chain, the vest, and the person that, like, bro, you're not going nowhere, gang, except back home with no hoods.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me?
Big, bright aura.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
But he just being
Your name
himself.
and
You could tell he having
Anita,
fun.
and I'm 37.
All right. Anita, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He has a pretty big personality. It might be a little much of a clash for me.
Mm.
Okay. Is she like calmer? Is that?
I like outgoing. I just don't think I'm attractive. So for him,
Okay.
it's not really reading well with me.
Okay.
You should have said both of them.
No, she's someone that's your type.
She's just a nice person. I mean, I probably initially wouldn't, if I saw the person, I probably wouldn't initially approach her, but, you know, I'm big on personality, spirit, and energy.
Same.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
And Natalie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Upon coming out, I think, you know, of course, we only have physicality to see. So you're cool, looks good, fine, whatever. But I also believe that we got the same instructions. I would only think we got the same instructions for Dress to Impress or a date night. And I feel that if we were to go out, that we would not be going the same place. So it's just not my thing.
Your vibe.
Yeah. But I mean, do you, of course.
That's all I can do.
Of course.
Yeah.
So where would you
Yo,
would you
bro.
typically wear this out, like
That
for dinner or
creep-ass
anything
laugh,
like that?
nigga.
I mean, I think I would probably wear this out for, you know, like a casual. What I like to do, I guess I could just go ahead and talk the type of date I would go. Like a museum is probably where I would first start at, and then go.
Nigga, you rocking up to the museum with this? I don't know. It could kind of work, but like, you could tell this nigga a theater teacher. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
To like a rooftop, and then after that, you know, probably go out dancing, you know. And this, as being Nigerian American, right, you know, I'm always looking for a way to like bring in where I'm from and my culture, right? Because I do think that we have an idea about what is supposed to be, I guess, like high culture, if you would, you know. And you know, I like to kind of bring a little bit of myself.
Okay.
Word.
Now she's someone that
She said, "I don't care, nigga. I don't care. Why are you still in my face? Like, truly, go on to the next." Like, she real blunt. I kind of like that, bro. Very you know what I'm saying, harsh. I'd say, but I like that. I'm harsh too.
Not as much. I do feel a little bit of judgment, so probably not.
That's what you feel. I mean, what can I say to that?
Nope.
Yeah, she all about not explaining
Let's go over
herself.
here. Your name and age.
She all about some
Sophia,
that little hand.
36.
And Sophia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction. I didn't see that we would connect. Yeah.
Okay. Now she's someone that's your type.
Probably similar. Like it's you know, she seems like a nice lady, but I probably wouldn't approach her.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's head on back. We do still have an unpopped balloon. Your name and age.
I'm Jessica, and I'm 36.
All right. So Jessica, we see you're still holding on to your balloon. Why so?
We are in a similar career fields. I'm an artistic director for a dance company.
Oh snap!
So I definitely relate to what you practice for work.
Right.
I have similar interests. I love reading. I enjoy going to museums. Some of the same similarities. So.
Yep.
All right. So do you guys have any questions for one another?
Sure. You want to go first? Go
I
ahead.
do.
Yeah.
What is your faith?
My faith.
Yes.
Okay. So I grew up Christian. I grew up Roman Catholic, right? You know, and I continue. I like to say that, like, you know, I continue to go to church. Like, those metaphors work for me a lot. You know, the teachings of Jesus. Grace is probably one of the most like pivotal things that I think that I really take from that. The idea of like having grace with oneself and having grace with other people. I'm also very curious about other religions, other belief systems. Like, you know, I'm constantly exploring, whether it be like, you know, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. I'm just like curious about those things.
I'm open-minded.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pop.
Tough.
Cool.
You should have just said Christian, bro. You said a whole lot of nothing, but you should have just said Christian. That's the safe thing to go with a black woman, bro.
Why'd you end up popping?
I am a firm believer in Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And I prefer to date someone who is firm in their beliefs and shares that commonality.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that you would go for?
I did really appreciate, especially when you said you're an artistic director. You know, I also appreciated that you said that you like to read. That was great. I was going to ask you what the last book you read was. What was the last book you read? Just out of curiosity.
Sure. Well, I'm currently reading a book by Eric Butterworth,
Okay.
Discover the Power Within You.
Right.
So
Self-help, self-betterment.
Yeah, it
Self-improvement
ties
type of
in my beliefs, so my faith, and then just how to harness that power from within and exude it out. So
Yeah.
What was the last book? Well, I guess.
Come on,
Popped
go
on him,
ahead.
girl. It don't matter anymore. Thank you.
The Ta-Nehisi Coates, The Message.
He still had to tell you, huh?
I had to get it in.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on.
I appreciate you.
Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take
Thank
the
y'all.
mic.
Shout out, bro.
Thank you.
Shout out, bro, man. That's a confident man right there. Even though he kind of a square.
All right. Let's bring out our next single guy. Hello. Welcome in.
Okay.
What's your name?
Ty,
Ty. And how old are you?
47.
What do you do?
I'm a college professor and a therapist.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
Travel, go to the movies, work out.
Okay. What do you look for in a
Her
woman?
faces be killing me.
Fit, feminine, and friendly.
Short and sweet.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Definitely just health. Health is big. And being combative, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So we did get pop balloons.
Dang,
Let's
I
go
thought
on
he
over
was
there,
finna
see
go
why they
far.
are popping.
Okay.
All right. We'll start here with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahira. I'm 35.
Right. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome, very well put together. Love your outfit.
Just
you just
old.
remind me. You look like my dad, so I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Okay,
but
it's all good.
Good luck to
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33. And I ended up popping my balloon because
33.
age difference, just a little bit older, but like you're actually
Yeah.
like my type.
Okay.
So, but you're
Okay,
just a little
cool.
older.
Yeah, you can catch her out of the vid, bro. You know when shorties say that shit, bro, they frontin'. Like they frontin' for the internet, but if you catch them like on some low key shit, bro, you could definitely slide in there, bro. You feel me? Yeah. Cause if she really wasn't feeling you, she wouldn't have said that last part, bro.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
And what makes her your type? Let's get you talking a little bit.
I mean, I like her style, I like her look, and I like that the age range is great. I mean, 30s is good. 10-year difference is great these days. With maturity and energy. So yeah.
15 years, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a math person.
That's
so
all
15.
good. Yeah.
Said I'm not that old, nigga.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
My name is Liz. I'm 36.
Hi.
Liz, why did you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
You're gonna hate this, but you remind me of my dad too. In the best way. In the
Okay,
best way.
okay,
Like, you're
all
an
right,
attractive guy.
okay, all
I
right.
just was like,
Yeah,
oh,
okay.
just remind me of
Yeah.
my dad. I'm so sorry.
What about him reminds?
Just your energy. You seem very like lively, and you're
Okay.
you're a little bit
Yeah.
older than me. I'm only 36.
Yeah. All right, sound
But
good.
yeah, you just remind me of my dad. Like the smile, like
Hey,
everything.
it's all good. All right.
No,
yeah.
she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I would say so. She has a nice smile, good, good attitude, good energy. So yeah, I would say so. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Hi,
Nikki, why'd you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
I might want to unpop it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want the balloon back?
Do you want me to take it back?
It's up to you.
I do, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
all
get
right.
another balloon for Nikki.
No validation for you, my baby. Do what you want. Who be throwing them joints?
All right,
That
we'll be
was a
back then.
poor
Let's go on
throw.
over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon. I'm thinking long term, like marriage, grandkids, all that stuff. I just don't see us standing side by side in family pictures.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
No, she's someone that's your type.
You said thank you. I agree. Like, I don't want to stand beside you neither, shorty. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm cool.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Why not?
Beautiful woman, wonderful lady. Just not feeling the energy, but
Yeah.
you're a great person. though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the nicest she been all day,
Head
boy.
on back. So we've got
might have
4
bagged
balloons
her.
left unpopped.
All right.
All right. So go ahead and ask our ladies a question.
So, what kind of things you like to do for fun?
Okay. Name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36, and I enjoy traveling. I'm fortunate to have a wonderful job.
Okay.
So I actually have fun teaching the girls that I work with. I'm an
Okay.
artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
So anything artistic, I love. I also love God.
Okay.
So I
good,
love serving
Good.
in different ways.
Good. All right.
Over here, your
Like the
name and
coolest
age
shit you
and
about
what
to
you like to do
alright.
for fun.
Nikki, 33. I actually love the movies as well.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite things to do. And I like to make things. I own a balloon delivery service.
Okay.
So I'm super creative. I'm always trying to make something I've seen, saw. And I love to cook.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Let's go on over here. Name and age and answer to his question.
I'm Anita. I'm 37.
Okay.
And so outside of just work, I like to DJ. I just started DJing in 2023. My father passed, and in honor of him,
Rest
I
in
started
peace.
DJing last year because he was a DJ. And I'm a creative entrepreneur. So like anything that has to do with bringing culture together, Afro-Caribbean culture, making things fun outside of the club and what the generation is so used to doing, I try to do. So brunches, balls, fashion shows, anything outside of, even though,
Okay.
I like to have fun.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
And over here, your name and age and what do you like to do for fun?
Sophia, 36. I love hot yoga. I'm also a DJ, a designer, and a music publisher. So, very creative. I like to make dresses, bodysuits, and I'm Ghanaian, so I love pushing the African culture and being a first generation Ghanaian American. Just representing. So that's what I love to do.
Why the accent come out a little bit?
All right, so let's head on back. I'm now going to hand you a pick. There you go. And I'm going to have you pop
She
one
fine,
balloon.
bro. The one in the green.
Just,
Oh
you
my
want to
God.
pop more?
I
mean, you can pop more if you want.
Okay. Let's see. So, okay. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Okay.
Sweetie, that's how
so-
you know this nigga old as shit. I think she said she about like 35, 36. Y'all like sweetie. That's he see a daughter in her.
Why was your balloon
You see a
unpopped?
daughter in most of these girls.
Very nice gentleman. Seemed very kind, and I think he has an athletic structure. So, yeah.
Okay, all right. And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, wonderful woman. Didn't really want to pop it, but just not my style, though. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Not my
right,
style.
we've got our
Okay.
3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What's your ideal first date?
Ideal first date. We'll start there and come back. What is your ideal first date?
My ideal first date is anything that we could do where we can get to know each other for real, intentionally. Like not the movies or we can go eat. I love to eat, but I want to be able to talk to you, have fun with you, and see you in different that. So maybe bowling.
Okay.
Top golf, something like that.
Hey, bro, that's my main shits. That's my main 2 shits. I'm waiting for a John that I could take that on. You feel me? Or take her on one of them type of dates, but I ain't got that far. I won't lie. It's always some BS that falls through the cracks, but I ain't tried enough. You know what I'm saying? It's been like 3 weeks since I last approached, and that's getting kind of long. Longer than I would like it to be. I've went years without even doing it, but I'm not trying to go back to that no more. So, yeah, bro. I gotta get back out in the field. But yeah, them some dope dates. You know what I'm saying? Have fun, get to really know them. You get to show your skill too. Like, oh yeah, shorty, you gotta do it like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, with the golf shit, you can put your arm around her and shit. Like, yeah, bro, you right behind her. Yo, yeah. That's some intimate
about
stuff
over
right
here?
there.
I love an interactive date, but for the first date, I like good food. So nice restaurant. I like to dress up. So something a little fancy maybe.
Okay.
I'm into. Mhm.
Word.
And over here, what's your ideal first date?
Of course, you can't go wrong with a dinner date. But I enjoy planning different activities. One of my favorite things to do is plan scavenger hunt. So
Okay.
maybe a small scavenger hunt before we sit down to eat, because it'll show your personality and how you accept challenges.
That's hard.
Like that.
Right, that's different.
You better not pop her, man.
Okay, let me have you pop one more balloon.
Sure.
She is beautiful. He said, sure.
Sorry, sweetie.
Oh, and she got it back. All right, so
tough.
why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, when he smiled, he was very handsome. I like to smile.
Okay.
Thank you.
And why did you end up popping hers?
Wonderful lady. You have a great smile. Just not my style though. But thank you. Yes.
And what makes her not your style?
I think just the outfit just doesn't work for me, and fitness level is a concern for me as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's head on back. We've got
She
two
looked like she
ladies
lit,
left.
though.
Ladies, any questions for our guy?
Somewhat.
Okay, she was ready. I'll come back.
She probably gonna ask about the faith.
What's your faith and how do you
Yeah,
actually
she stole her
practice?
question.
Oh, okay. Protestant Christian. I attend church regularly, and I'm very involved in church as much as I can. And I just try to incorporate biblical values into my personal life as much as possible. So
Awesome.
yeah,
I can ask another one. Do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids, 16 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
She don't like that, boy.
Do you want kids or more kids?
So I'm past the age to have more, but if she has children,
Tough.
I would love to entertain that. So yeah.
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 I like everything about you, but I really do want to bring.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're very
Yeah.
handsome.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm too old for kids. I'm sorry.
Too old. Does that mean you? Damn, that balloon pop was built as shit. That was disappointing. But does that mean you infertile, my boy? Or you just like past that stage mentally? You don't want to have kids. You feel me?
It's all good. It's all good.
All
Yeah.
right. So you had it on for so long. Like, well,
Yeah.
what was making you hang on to it?
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah.
to make sure that he was about God. I was looking at the jewelry, making sure it wasn't like
Yeah.
anything. So,
No, satanic.
but I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I do want to
I'm
bring
so
children into
sorry.
this
I'm
world.
so sorry. You'll have great kids, though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
thank
so
you.
handsome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Now,
it.
she's someone that's
Yeah.
your type?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes, definitely. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's go back over here. Why'd you end up popping?
I popped because you mentioned that you don't want kids, and I definitely want
More kids.
Yes, more kids. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I love children, so if any lady has them, I would be a great stepdad. But I just think I'm too old to have more. So
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
So you're not infertile.
I
Okay.
understand.
There's something about being infertile that just like it strips you of your manhood. I don't know, bro. You just seem like less of a man to me. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So yeah.
That's all right.
So sorry. Yeah.
Well, that's all the balloons popped,
All right.
unfortunately.
Thank you.
But thank you so much for
ladies.
coming
Yes,
on. Let's
appreciate
give it up for
Good
him,
luck.
ladies.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
W do.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy.
All right, let's do it.
Hello, welcome in.
Okay.
Can we get your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh, okay.
I think my nigga finna kill the game. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see,
And
Josh.
Josh, how old are you?
Well, I got 2 ages.
Oh.
All right. So, chronologically, I'm 40.
Okay.
But biologically, I'm 35.
And
What does
how
that mean, boy?
work?
You was born on the 29th of February, my nigga. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Chronologically, it's like time.
Yeah.
You know, and biologically, it's like health. Health
Oh,
markers.
okay. So you're saying health-wise, you're 35. Okay.
How did
All
you
right, we'll let you have
calculate
it.
that?
And what do you do?
I work in the mental health field.
Nice, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out, roller coasters. What else? I skydive before, read books. So yeah.
Okay, all right. And what do you look for in a
Stuff
woman?
like that.
She has to have the divine feminine, kind, compassionate. Yeah.
Okay, and some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Kids. Might have
Okay,
kids.
kids, okay. That's
Like
your own.
multiple baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So we haven't got any pop balloons, but before we
Yeah,
go over
boy.
there, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching. What happened with
word?
your match?
Yeah, it just
Or let you dirty macking, man. Come on. They didn't need to know that.
didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Okay. Well, welcome back. We're glad to have you. Hopefully we find you someone today.
He said,
All right.
right.
So like I said, no one. Oh, okay. We did get a pop. Come on over here.
Tough.
Okay. Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Nikki, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. I just don't like hair on men. Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
And now is Nikki someone that's your type?
All right. I'm gonna take a. Can I look you up and down? All right. The dress is a little bit too short. But if it was a little longer, yeah.
Okay. Just a dress.
So yes.
So yes, you are.
So yeah, I am.
So, yes.
The dress. So.
I'm looking for that validation, shorty.
Thank you.
You
So
say
getting
you're not
another pop
getting that
over
for
here,
me.
Your name and age.
I'm Natalie. I'm 38.
Natalie, why did you end up popping?
What is that little thing she do with her hand, bro? I don't get it. It might just be like a nervous tick. I don't know. Or maybe that's just her personality showing
Your
through.
balloon.
just physically not my type.
Okay, that's cool.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feeling me? She's mad. So I'm joking.
Nah, real talk, bro. Like, why you pop as soon as she's like, yeah, this my type? Like, you good, shorty? You're not missing out on nothing with her though. I mean, she's beautiful, but she just annoying. You know what I'm saying? Second girl in line, yeah, bro.
Let's head on back. All right. Your name and age.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped it because you said divine feminine, and I'm more for like the fruits of the spirit. So I wasn't sure what you meant by divine feminine. I mean, I could have asked, but
Yeah.
I was unsure about that. That sounded very like spiritual, and I'm
Well,
for Christ.
okay, so I'm Christian too.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, like in terms of energy, so like I'm very masculine. I'm in my masculine energy, and I need the polarity. So I need the feminine energy. So it's like the plus and the minus. And if you don't have that,
That's true.
that minus, then we just gonna be two magnets not working.
That's
Nah,
true.
word.
Yes. I mean, I agree. Can I ask questions? Like,
I mean, is he someone that's your type?
yeah, I think he's attractive, and I just have a lot more questions.
Do you
I mean,
want
how
your
Christian are
balloon,
you?
man?
Very Christian. Very Christian.
Like, what does that mean?
Man, I talk to God every day. I do need to go to church, but you know,
That don't affect
I
your
believe in the Most
relationship,
High.
for real.
Okay.
Read my Bible, pray every day. So yeah.
Okay, why don't you go to church?
Okay. Is this leading to you getting your balloon back? Is it leading to you getting your balloon back,
Yes,
or are
ma'am.
you
I mean,
just
yes, I'll get it back. Yeah.
okay? Okay, let's get the balloon back.
Before you take over my show, man.
There we go. Okay, we'll be back then. Let's head on back this way. Okay, so we still do have quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left. Oh, okay. Let's go down over there.
This tall girl gonna pop too?
All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Anita. I'm 37. I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think
Word.
there's like an attraction between us.
Okay. Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. You know, I like.
She
dark
said,
skin women.
"Oh."
She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the
didn't
fact that you got braids. Like
It's a mohawk.
you embracing your
Mohawk.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked, and I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
So do you want your balloon?
But
Yeah. Nah, you very beautiful. I like your skin tone again, and you know you got gorgeous almond eyes, and you know. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, he trying to put that riz on, man.
Okay.
so are you still leaving your balloon unpopped? Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating
Why is you doing that,
yourself?
man?
You want the balloon back?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that balloon
This
back.
nigga, bro, he killing the game. He done got. I don't think a man has ever gotten two balloons back in the same round. He killing it.
Okay, we'll be back. Let's head on this
So
way.
nobody pop their balloon on some dumb shit no more. We done with that, man. Come on. We all
right,
grown.
Josh,
we
I'm
all
gonna hand
we
you-
too old for this stuff, man. Like, come on, we can't keep doing this.
Go pick now.
Oh, okay.
Imagine he popped both of them.
And I'm gonna have you pop. How many of them are there? Let's do it 2 balloons.
So you gonna pop the
I
second
know, I'm
girl?
sorry.
Tough. Oh, you got
And
They are beautiful.
Yeah, the first
gotta
girl,
pop
the
two.
second girl for sure. Yeah, second in line, please.
wow.
Dang, that joint it seemed personal. Dang, boy, you pointed her out. You said, "Yeah, it's you." Like that's tough, bro.
Sorry.
All right. So your
You gotta
name and
pop
age,
two, though.
and why was your balloon unpopped?
Sophia, 36. Very attractive, and I want to hear more about him.
And I saw it was really tough for you, Josh, but why'd you end up popping hers?
Just the dress, like before, I felt like it's a little bit too short.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, you got, you know, nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
You could tell it's not really his type.
Hey.
You said
We've
2
got
balloons.
5
didn't you,
ladies
Arlette?
left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Or am I tripping?
All right.
Come back.
Sorry. What's something that you learned from your last relationship?
Okay. Name and age, and what's something you learned from your last
They heard this
relationship.
question before
My
today.
name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I don't want to give the same answer that I gave last time.
Maybe it's a new person.
I guess just be confident in who I am and my thoughts and my beliefs, and yeah, just lean more into confidence and less insecurities.
That's hard.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's a good answer. I
Name
like
and
that.
age and answer to this question.
Janaea Moore with 808 in Trinity. I'm 33 years old. I learned just to, I guess, not settle. So not allowing myself to overlook certain things that I need.
Good. Oh, I can't ask.
You want to ask?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
What are those needs?
I would say someone who can provide. It was some years ago. So I dated somebody like younger, and I was just like, someone who can provide. I need someone who can provide, and someone who can match me physically. And I mean, at that time, I was intimate. I'm not anymore. I'm waiting till marriage now. But at the time,
Yeah, boy. You could get kicked to the curb with that shit. Like, you can't undo that shit, bro. I get it for spiritual reasons. Like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna save myself for marriage now. But come on, you're not pure. You're not fooling nobody. You're not pure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many partners you had in the past, but once you do it once, it's like, come on, man. Like, you feel me? And now I gotta wait. Like, I'm cool. I'm
he
sorry.
just didn't match me sexually, and I knew that even before.
Was the nigga gay? Was he bisexual? What you mean he ain't match you sexually? Was you not attracted to the boy? Like, what are we saying?
We were intimate, so I should have just never done it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you don't like that answer.
Your name and age and the
I'm
answer
cool
to this
if I'm
question.
him.
I am Jessica and I'm 36. I would say to receive grace and to give grace. I think when you're in a relationship with someone, they become the closest person to you, so they see intimate details that you don't allow other people to see. And so they can provide insight into who you are and also remind you to give grace to yourself and give grace to one another.
Okay.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
I'm Liz. I'm 36. Before I answer, is my skirt too short? Because you talked to I'm like, bye.
It is short, but I like your hair though. I like that you wear. You got
Yeah.
locks.
It's short, but I'm attracted to you. That's it. So you could slide.
So I don't know. You might.
Yeah, you could slide.
Okay.
You got more clothes, right? That's what would have been my joke. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, that's not your one fit on some cartoon character shit, right? That's all you need.
So something I learned in my last relationship is how important it is to like really stand on my boundaries and not self-sacrifice just to stay in the relationship. I feel like I did that a lot. So I wound up in relationships that weren't really the best for me because I was just, doing things to keep the relationship going instead of, staying true to myself. So sticking to my boundaries.
All right. Okay.
Your name and age and answer to this question.
My name's Anita. I'm 37. And what I learned from my last relationship is you can't love someone into loving you back, like sticking to who you are and what your boundaries are. So I just kind of found myself losing myself trying to make myself become this person for someone because I wanted to be loved the right way when I could have just walked away.
Okay.
I think I said something like that
What's
earlier.
being loved the right way? Like, what's that for you? What's that look like?
Well, when sometimes infidelity means that you're lacking something, so you're looking for that, right? And
Is that cheating?
People make mistakes and everything like that because we're adults. But if it's constant, you're just holding on to me for something. You're not you don't want me. I might just fulfill a need for you selfishly,
Word.
so you just keep me around. But that messes up me. So, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. It is time to pop a balloon. Go ahead and pop one.
Bro, pop the second girl, bro, please.
Okay. Man. Oh, all right. I'm about to pop.
I don't know why you popped her.
All right.
She just
So
too
why was
tall.
your balloon unpopped?
I was very unsure, but he's nice looking. I like his hair. He's got a nice face. You have a really intense glare, like your eyes are really intense. But then you said you like roller coasters, so I was like, is he serious? Is he fun? Like, it was confusing. So I'm glad you popped it. So
What
Dang,
was
okay.
causing you to be unsure?
just he said the divine feminine, and then his eyes, and then that was it for me, really. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Just a little too tall. And I like strong eye contact. I feel like the eyes are the window to the soul.
Exactly. I
So
agree.
I have nothing to hide. You know, I want you to look and see my eyes.
Yes, they're just super intense. I don't know if I like a soft gaze, but you're like, y'all can have that.
Shout out to her.
All right, Josh, we've got 4 girls left. Go ahead and ask them another question. Sorry, 4 ladies.
Okay. Wow. What's the best advice someone has ever given you throughout the course of your whole life?
Okay.
Okay.
That's tough.
What's the best advice someone has given you?
The best advice, it's going to sound like the best advice comes from the Bible. That's just where the best advice comes from. And so anytime I open the book, I'm getting
What was the advice? Let's not do this. What was the exact piece of advice, the best piece of advice that you got? Let's hear it, please.
advice every single time. So just I would say the Bible. I mean, if you want to know what it is, do you want to know?
Yes, that was the
What's one
question.
from the Bible that you
I would say it's seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So if you seek God first, then God will direct your path.
Okay.
All right.
What about over here?
I believe the question was the best piece of advice. It came from my dad. His motto is "Don't ask, just believe," and that's something that I've adapted to my entire life. I think it's important to have a strong belief in faith, and if you have a strong belief in faith, then you don't have to ask; you just have to believe.
Okay.
Okay.
What about over here? Best advice.
Liz, 36. My best advice is also from my dad. And this is going to sound cheesy, but it's be a leader, not a follower, which I learned it when I was young. But I do think it applies in adulthood too, with like so many people who like seek validation from others and things like that. So I've always like used it to just walk to the beat of my own drum. And yeah.
Okay.
Bro, she's some fine shit.
about over
I don't
here?
give a fuck.
I'm not trying to be on trend here, but my best advice came from my stepdad. He's an amazing man of God, and he just explained to me the power of grace. In a generation where we're all lost and people feel like maybe they're not good enough to go to Christ or to come, and the people that are in the church are condemning and pushing them away. He expressed to me giving and getting grace, and how the grace of God is enough for all of us. So that alone just kind of changed my mindset, and I noticed that I kind of operated and feeling like I didn't have to fix it myself, but just to spend time with God, surrender what I do desire, and everything's fallen in place since.
Okay.
Okay. We got to dwindle them down, so I'm going to have you pop 2
Okay.
Tough.
whenever you're ready.
Start the pop.
Boom.
Okay, one more.
Don't let it be the dark skin, man. You frying me, boy. It's really because
Okay, let's come on over here first.
he was still looking at the dark skin shorty, bro. That was crazy. I think he wanted her like physically, but maybe the personality wasn't given all the way. But then again, it didn't look like he was gonna pop her. But yeah. That's crazy.
First the one you ended up popping. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, he's an attractive man. I like how you're well put together and you're asking good questions to get quality answers from us. So I like that you're being intentional and you weren't afraid to come a second time to find love.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just I think the attraction, you know, that was just that. But yeah.
All good.
Thank you.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your
She
balloon?
must be. I don't know why.
I just thought it was right.
I just like older women, bro. I don't know why it's like that.
I don't know. I just remembered that. Are you 40?
I am.
I know. I just remember that you're a little bit older than
Are you 40?
what I prefer, but I was willing to hear you out and see. And yeah, there's not a lot. I think you're attractive and you have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay. Thank you.
Our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him? Okay, she's ready.
Trying to take it home.
So you said you work in the mental health field. So how does that work in a relationship? Like, how do you ensure that when you have conflict in a relationship, it's not like coming off like
He was waiting for this one.
condescending or like you know everything?
He said, yeah, I got an answer for you, shorty. I've been waiting somebody to ask me this shit.
What does that
For
look
real.
like? I guess.
Okay. So I definitely do a lot of like self-reflection, right? To check on my, emotional state. So I think just me being self-aware, recognizing where I'm at. I do like to, I'm gonna be honest, I like my solitude at times. So I could like feel what I'm feeling and, get connected to me. So that way it doesn't like radiate on someone else.
How is that communicated?
How is it communicating?
Yeah.
She's how is that
communicate
communicated, I
myself,
think.
And then after that, I could communicate with you. This is how I'm
No,
feeling.
like how would you communicate to your partner that you need space, or like what does that look like?
I'll just tell you.
Yeah. It looks like I need space.
Tough.
Why was that a pop?
I'm just like I kind of have like an anxious attachment style. I know that about myself, so I would need like someone who would over communicate, like, hey, I need a little space, and like just give me a little reassurance in those moments. And it sounds like you might kind of just do your own thing a little bit. Yeah, which is a little scary for me. But yeah, other than that, you're very attractive. I loved everything you had to say, but yeah.
So now is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she's my type. Yeah, she is.
That's
Okay,
tough.
let's go over here. Any questions over here? I have
to.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so what exactly happened with the match from last time?
Okay.
And the second question, so you can pick which one you want to answer first. When you do go into your I need space times, is it something that you do because you really just need space, or is it something that you do because, hey, you don't like what I said and you're going, oh, I'm going to put her in timeout. I need space.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. So if I need space, it's like I'm gonna communicate. I need space. The anxious attachment style, I'm kind of glad that you said that, because I think that's something that we all have to work on ourselves, but that's something that I can't do. I feel smothered.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'll communicate. So
Was that the issue from the other?
I prefer. So what happened previously in previous relationships?
You don't
She's
wanna
not
talk about
here
it, okay.
to defend herself, so
Okay.
I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Do
I might
do
could
have
tell you
kids?
no
off
kids.
screen.
Do you want kids?
I do.
And like, what do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Married with at least one child.
Like what she heard.
Okay, well, let me bring you on up here with us. Let's all come up here. Come on up, y'all. All right, so she asked quite a few questions. Joss, do you have any? If you don't have any,
no
that's fine.
questions.
No questions? No,
No questions.
Okay, well
Okay.
then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And
Let's
is it a
do
yes
it.
for you for her?
Yes.
We got
Yeah.
it!
Came back.
I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on off, get your girl.
Yeah, he look
Make some noise for
excited.
them.
He look excited to go there. That's hard. That's tough, man. That's tough.
All right, let's bring out our next
Shout out her
single
on the end, man. She's
guy.
showing love. She the only one showing love today.
Hello, welcome in. Can we have your name?
My name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Damn, bro. You like about 5'3", my nigga.
My name is Paul.
Paul,
tough.
how old are you?
I am 41 years old, young.
40, bro, you
All
should
right.
have said 41 years young, nigga. You short and you got no aura and you fuck up your words. But shit, I do too, nigga. Keep shining, my boy.
And what do you do?
I'm an attorney, and I actually am an executive for a theater company that does a little bit of motivational storytelling for different types of issues, for bringing hope to young people, kind of health issues, change, that kind of thing. But my number one thing that I do, I'm an ambassador for the Short Kings Revolution movement. Where, the old school folks came from the old chocolate revolution, where chocolate was in the back and the light-skinned brothers was towards the front. But we came back up,
I'm
and now we're
surprised she
here.
held her balloon
so
so
I want
long.
to be able to get to a point where the those 6'2" brothers, put them aside. Give me that 5'1" guy back there. But yeah, just like to have fun, be able to do things in my spare time. That's
Nice, nice. Okay. And
Seem like a
now,
good dude, man.
You said 5'1", so you're 5'1"?
I'm actually 5'7".
Okay,
If I wear
okay.
the right shoes, maybe I get up to like around 5'8". That's
No, nigga, if you wear the right shoes, you get up to 5'5", bro. Let's keep it a buck, my nigga. You was not 5'7", nigga. Because what does that make me? Huh? What does that make me, bro? I refuse to believe that if I went on this show, this is what my height would you feel me? Stack up to be. I'm cool.
somewhere around there. But hey, look, once you go short, you'll never abort. Okay, I made that up myself, dude.
Hey, it
All right,
rhymed though. It
now
gotta
what
be
do you
true.
like to do for fun?
I am a big believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, and
Okay, you might got
has
this girl
allowed
here
me
then.
to get wherever I've gotten in my life, and it's been an absolute blessing. And so I volunteer at my church, True Zion Gospel Temple. That's a main church. If you need a home church, that's the place to go. It's absolutely amazing. I volunteer. I do a little bit of extracurricular stuff there. I love to be outdoors, indoors. I do a little bit of everything, but I also play music. And so I play the piano. I play a little bit of bass guitar. So would love to play some music for somebody out here. But I'm pretty relaxed, pretty chill kind of person.
Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for someone who is honest, someone who communicates well, someone's faithful, someone loyal, someone warm, someone that loves the Lord, obviously, as well, and then someone that is very nurturing.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Deal breaker is probably the opposite of all that stuff. So being able to see someone that's not that faithful or someone that's not as nurturing, someone that's not as warm.
Right.
But I'm pretty open, but as long as they have that core of the Lord, we can work with anything.
Okay.
Word.
So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they
Tough.
ended up popping. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your
It
balloon?
looked like it was
Hello,
hope.
I'm Shahira. I'm 35. I popped my balloon because I think you're just a little too short. Like, I don't mind dating somebody
The
who's a little shorter.
revolution, the revolution
But I
is
haven't
coming
had that
back.
many good experiences with short guys, so I'm just gonna. But you seem very nice, very funny. I love the blue and the butter combo.
Thank
Navy, you know, you seem like you
Try.
you got style. So that means a lot.
No, I appreciate you. God bless you.
And now she's someone that's your type?
So for me, I've given up the type thing because of the fact that some of the stories that I've heard of like really long-lasting, beautiful relationships have been people like, I wasn't attracted to them, I didn't like them, and next thing you know, something beautiful happened and came. So I've given up the
True.
type. I don't want everyone that looks like my exes anymore because if I've done the same thing and didn't get the results I was looking for, I got to change it up a little bit. So,
No, word.
Yes, I
But-
agree.
It's a
girl, you
good
got
dude,
it.
man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped my balloon just because I just didn't have that initial attraction. If I'm gonna, I'm dating to marry, and if I'm going to marry someone, I have to want to be with him and only him for the rest of my life. So there's that, and I did go short and I did abort, and I'm not gonna go back. So there's that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Now she's someone that you would approach if you
She
saw
is
out.
absolutely gorgeous. I've got the confidence to approach whoever, and so I would approach.
That's hard,
and
boy.
I'm not afraid of rejection.
Yeah, boy.
Because I obviously can't leave here with each and every one of you. So, but you're absolutely gorgeous. Again, someone that loves church, someone that loves the Lord True Zion. Shout out.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
Yes. keep
you
that
would
up.
be we would be going to church and praying together.
We can still go to church and pray.
Come on now.
I'm
come
going
on.
tomorrow.
Come
so
on now.
let's
I'm
go.
from New York, so
I'm a fine one out here.
there you go.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica and I'm 36.
Jessica.
I think your personality is infectious. You had all of us laughing and smiling. And I also love what you do. You seem really enthusiastic about what you do.
Yes, I love helping give back.
If we saw each other out, I don't think things would go past us just getting to know each other on a surface level.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I the same thing, because for me, I don't really go by initial attraction. I totally took that playbook and ripped it up, recognizing to be able to, I know this is speed dating, and so being able to say, oh man, short kings, not yet, but being able to see, I could feel your spirit. You have such a beautiful spirit, such a wonderful energy, and that kind of thing is what I kind of move towards now, somebody's energy.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, pleasure's all.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz, and I'm 36. Hi. I just didn't have that.
What is that angle? They just threw that hoe in just cause they said, "Hey nigga, we got an extra camera today. Put that shit on." Like, bro, what angle is this, bro? We can't see Arlette. We looking at the back of this man's head, shiny. Like, bro, we could barely see the girl talking. Like, what was
I just
that
didn't have
angle?
that initial attraction there. You have a wonderful personality, very funny, great personality. I just didn't feel that initial attraction when you came out.
Totally respect it.
Okay. What about for her?
Everyone has this wonderful energy. I mean, like I'm a deep spiritual person. I feel like prophesying over everybody over here. It's just like God's going to do some amazing things for you, and it's
Thank
like
you.
being able to feel that deepness and that depth. For me, it's like really important.
deepness.
So if I'm not allowing the ooze to come out, that's okay. But my prayer is that you find someone really beautiful, and
Thank
I would
you. I
absolutely approach her,
appreciate
and
that.
even if she was like, "Nah, I'm not part of the revolution yet," that's okay too.
I'll
But
bring
I would
you over.
absolutely I would approach everyone. So that's the shortcut here.
Okay.
Yeah,
You beat me to the punch. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. So I'm not going to say what I didn't like about him. I think that I'm just a little bit too much woman for you.
Oh.
I'm just
That's worse
way?
than you could. That's worse that you could say.
I'm just, I'm just.
He said, "The fuck, shorty? I'm a man." And he started adjusting the shirt and stuff. He ain't do that for nobody else. But hey,
My grandmother always told me that a little axe can cut down a big tree, and so you know.
No, I
But,
love your
yeah.
confidence, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate your honesty. I feel like being able to feel that energy, feel that connection is great. I would definitely approach you again, recognizing again, I've only dated shorter women before, but I recognize that I got to rip that up as well, and so we could have taken it slow to be able to get me to be able to handle it, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I definitely pray God's blessings over you.
Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I am an ally to the short revolution, but I'm not necessarily in it.
Yeah, that's okay. There
But,
you
know,
go.
I'm
There
all
you
for
go.
y'all.
There you go.
And I am also trying to give up the whole idea of, having a type as well. But I do believe, I'm a strong believer that it does start with initial attraction. When people say like, "Oh, I just threw out the window," I don't believe that, because you got to like what you see. I do think you're a great person, and I thank you for, the prayers that you've given and everything like that. But I just don't see us going long term.
Yeah, no, I definitely respect that. Part of it is being able for me, to really push the conversation of where kind of dating has kind of gotten a little bit. So I'm always going to challenge folks to be able to say, if I've done something before and it didn't quite work, what's a different way
I
that
definitely
I can
understand
do
that,
it?
and I agree with that. I'm trying to also change that notion as well.
Yeah,
Clearly, what I liked before didn't work, or I would not be here.
Yeah.
But I definitely, I do understand. But thank you.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Your name and age, and
Suave
why did you
ass
end up popping your
nigga.
balloon?
Sophia,
Oh shit,
36.
I'm drunk. All right, I'm back, bro. I almost had to scare.
Absolutely.
I almost had to
Your
scare
name
that
and
this
age,
whole
and
thing
why
was
did you end
not
up popping your
recording, bro.
Sophia, 36.
My lord,
Hi.
I would have crashed out, bro.
Just
No
initial
cap.
attraction. I love your cross.
Lord
I'm a
Jesus, True
Christian,
Zion Best Church.
Yeah, just initial attraction. I prefer my men a bit taller than me, and I got some height on me, so. But it's all love.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Short King's Revolution. Once you go short, you may have aborted one time. I think she aborted, but it won't happen too much. But you're amazing. Again, you all have wonderful spirits,
Thank
beautiful
you.
energy. Again, I'm praying that you guys really find that wonderful person for you, because you all deserve love. You all deserve that companion that makes you feel strong and empowers you to do what God
You too, brother.
brought you on this earth to do.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Can we
Paul, that
get a
is all
round
the
of
balloons
applause for this
popped,
man, bro?
Unfortunately, thank you so
No
much for
cap.
coming on. I'll take that. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Man, y'all should have, man. It should have been a standing ovation out this joint. Okay, I like it. It was a little
Okay, let's
louder.
bring out our next single guy.
Let's do it.
Hello, welcome in. What's your
Okay.
name?
James,
James, how old are you?
37.
And what do you do?
I'm a high school PE teacher. I'm a basketball coach. I'm an entrepreneur. I own about 10 vending machines.
Wow.
Okay.
And I'm currently investing in real estate.
Okay,
That's
very
hard.
nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to go to sporting events, concerts, comedy shows. I love to travel, of course. Just seeing the country and different countries as well. So,
Okay, okay. What do you look for in a woman?
well, first I got to be physically attracted to her, of course. Somebody who's confident, has some type of fashion sense, ambitious, and just knows how to have fun.
Okay, and deal breakers?
Lazy, just always negative.
I think this one of them ones where they just wait until he's done talking to Pop. Cause like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He seemed real dry or like real boring right now. I ain't gonna lie. But that could just be his blunt personality. Shoot.
Being rude, and just somebody that's not pleasant to be around.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So we did
Yep.
get
At least,
some pop
okay,
balloons.
2,
Let's go on
3.
over there, see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, my name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too short for me, and just seem older, like really old soul.
Dang.
So that's pretty much it for me.
All right. And now, how tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". 5'10". Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
5'10".
She is, but she's too tall for me. I wouldn't.
Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing she popped then, right?
Works out
sure.
perfect
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
actually 5'10" without the heels, but I
Right.
don't know.
She's saying you might not be 5'10", boy.
So yeah, it works out.
And he knows it. He's like, he just laughed it off. He like, maybe. Nah, bro, you
Let's
exposed.
go here. Your name and age, and
This
why
is
did
like
you end
a
up
real
popping your balloon?
5'7" right
I'm
here.
Janaea Moore,
5'8",
33,
5'7".
and I popped my balloon just because you're not really my physical type. I was like, I have a thing with noses, and I like a guy with kind of like a thin like bridge. I know that's like so extra, but I do. I just have this like attraction to like this like thin bridge. Yeah, I like noses. Yes.
Right.
No, she's someone that's your type.
And she's pretty. I mean, I don't know if I would approach her, but she's good looking.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Dang.
Shouldn't?
You shouldn't.
Okay. All right.
I bet.
Come on.
Shoot.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36. I think that you are attractive. I'm just not attracted to you. But I love that you're ambitious.
You think he's attractive, but you're not attracted to him. I guess it could make sense. He's just not your type. Okay.
And you really seem motivated.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No, she's someone that's your type.
She's attractive. Like I said, I don't know if I would if I would approach her outside or something like that. But no, I'm sorry. I don't know if I would approach her outside or anything like that. But she is attractive.
Thank you. All right, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Well, what are they looking for in a man?
What are they looking for in a man? Okay. Let's start here. Name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
My name is Liz. I'm 36. I'm looking for a man that believes in God, someone who wants to be a protector, provider, someone who's kind, caring, honest, fun. I love to laugh, have fun. All the basic things I feel like everybody's looking for in a man. Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep it there.
Sounds
Your
good.
name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Nikki, 33, confident, hardworking, smart, funny, kind.
Just to name a few.
All those great things.
Yes.
Supportive.
That's a good one. Yeah. Okay.
Damn,
name
who
and age
breath
and-
stink? My nigga, why he do the? That's the joint you hit when they breath stink. You not trying to be mean. Was that what that was, gang?
Supportive.
That's a good one.
Or your nose just it. Shoot.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38
She
years old.
eyeing the fuck out that nigga though. Dang.
Simply,
talking
I'm looking
about
for a man that
red
wants to be
lipstick.
with me. I'm looking for someone that's loyal, that's faithful. It sounds like a dog, but it's just like I want someone that wants to be there and wants to be in the relationship. Yeah.
That's hard.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
My name is Sophia. I'm 36, and someone who's loyal, God-fearing, a great communicator, support, just a great person and a good personality. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
That
Oh,
was
right here.
so
I was looking
loud.
back. So, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just popped because I'm just not feeling the energy. I'm getting kind of like a nonchalant vibe, like lackadaisical.
Damn, I heard the hoes like that. I thought they liked the nonchalant vibe, man. What's the right way to go about it? Just be yourself. Cause you can't please everybody. So why don't you just go ahead and do the thing that will make you most comfortable? All you could do. If they vibe with it, even better.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just not feeling the connection really.
It's okay.
No, she's spot on. Are you nonchalant or?
I'm chill. I'm chill. I don't really get too high or too low on anything.
Okay. She's someone that's your type?
She's good looking. Like I don't know if I would approach her out in public or anything like that. But
Is that cause you don't got the courage, bro? Like you keep saying they attractive, but you don't know if you would approach. Do she gotta be like drop dead gouge-ish? Like you mean for you just to step to him? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. Maybe you just saying that because they pop, but I don't know, bro. You being kind of truthful, I guess.
she's okay.
So what would make you not want to approach her?
Yeah. He just trying to find
Not sure.
anything.
It's just not my type. You know, I mean, like she looks cute. She's cute, but it's just like she's just a cute girl. I wouldn't want to talk to her.
Thank you. Fair enough. All right. Well, let's just stay here. We got 3 ladies left.
Can we
Go ahead and
ask him, is
another
anybody
question.
his type on this, John?
What's the best and the worst thing about dating you?
Okay. So what's the best and worst thing about dating you? Let's start here.
Different question.
The best thing is I'm super supportive, smart, and I can hold somebody down. The worst thing is I can't think of anything.
That's the worst part right there. No, I'm playing.
Just a little clingy maybe sometimes.
I like that.
Thank you. The best and worst thing about dating you.
The best thing about dating me is I'm funny, I'm supportive. I would say the worst thing about dating me, and I've heard it across the board, is that I choose not to cook. And I do know that a lot of men I've ran into that do hate that. But I don't cook daily.
So you eat out every day?
I get by.
Okay.
I'm interested in that.
I'll do it. Okay, what about over here? The
Sounds
best
like it
and
could
worst
be
thing
fun.
about dating you.
The best thing
You're finding out
is,
dinner every night.
I'm down for almost anything. I'm pretty athletic. I love to travel. I love hot yoga. The worst thing about me,
That threw off her train of thought, you could tell.
I don't even know. I guess when I'm serious about you, I'm serious. I don't play games, so once you are not communicating very efficient with me, I just tend to disconnect. So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You need full
Why'd you end up popping your
commitment
balloon?
quickly.
I just wasn't feeling a connection. I know it's like really like the other guy said, it's like speed dating, but even just like you don't really seem to want to be here. It's kind of an odd feeling. Like you just, like she said, like you're very nonchalant.
I would say the same about you, Shorty. You feel me? Y'all would make a good pair. But yeah, I did get that vibe from him as well. But I feel like, I don't know, she stuck around a little longer this time, but before it seemed like, yeah, she didn't want to be here neither.
And it's like, yeah, okay, I get you. I don't, whatever. And so it's kind of just like, I don't feel any kind of energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type?
No.
No?
No.
And why not?
Dang, okay.
I mean, I'm just not physically attracted. Honestly.
Thank you. And you did end up popping over here as well. Why?
I'm just a happy person. I like to laugh and smile a lot, and you have not smiled at any of us once.
Okay.
That's all. But other than that, I like all your other qualities. I like that you have a job, and then you have all your vending machines and, all that. You're definitely my type. I just want to smile a little bit.
Now she's someone that's your type.
I wouldn't approach.
Okay.
No.
And why not?
What is your type? Because none of us seem to be your type so far.
Yeah, word.
I mean, she was probably the closest one to my type to say.
Okay. Okay.
And
Dang.
I see.
I'm not. I mean, I'm really not really physically attracted to most of them out here right now. That's all. I mean, I'm not. No disrespect or
No,
anything.
no.
I'm just, being honest.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teach his own.
Yeah.
What is your type, gang? What is your type? I don't get it, bro. I don't know. I mean, shoot, maybe he just gotta find his type to get like, what's it called? Engaged and interested and passionate. You know what I'm saying about this type of show. You know what I'm saying? He just do seem very uninterested in this show. I ain't gonna lie. And then that remark he made, oh yeah, she's probably the closest to my type. Meanwhile, the only girl that is still unpopped. You know what I'm saying? You ain't show her no love, which is like you was gonna say regardless anyway. So I don't know if you would have just took it, because that's the only thing you could have got at this point. But hey,
She ended up popping over
That's
here.
tough, bro.
So why'd you end up popping? I mean, I think I know, but
Yeah, you pointed back there, so
yeah,
I'm good.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's head on back. All right.
Tough.
Well, that is all the balloons popped. Thank you
Okay.
so much for coming on. I'll take the
No
mic.
problem. Thank
So give it up for him, ladies.
dang. First one ain't even.
All right.
Clap.
Let's bring out our next single guy. Hello. Welcome in.
Okay.
Can we have your name?
Jesus.
My name is Darnell.
And Darnell, how old are you?
I'm 47 years of age.
47. And what do you do?
I am an entrepreneur. I'm a stand-up comedian, actor, entertainer, and podcaster.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
So,
I actually enjoy spending time with my friends, family.
bro, this camera angle is frying me, bro. They couldn't have lowered that shit, bro. Like, I know they got like one set angle and height for most, but come on, bro. Like, you got my nigga looking crazy out here. This much headroom is criminal, bro.
I like to draw. I
That's
like
crazy.
to laugh. I'm a foodie. I love to eat. I like to travel as well, and I like to just learn new things.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
I look for, at the end of the day, a virtuous woman. If I have to tell you what that means, then I just know you're not for me.
Okay. And deal breakers?
It's because you can't explain it
Deal
yourself.
breakers,
Might be.
being dismissive, not being open-minded, and a woman that doesn't have God in her life in any type of way.
Okay. All right. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Okay. Your name and age, and why did you
He
end up
got
popping
swag
your balloon?
though.
Hi, I'm Shahir, 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too small for me, and I think a little too old. But
Why
that's
she phrase it that way?
Respectful. That's
But
respect.
you're a handsome guy.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she is. She's a beautiful lady. I like the
you.
outfit. Put it on. Yeah, I just didn't get to know her, but yeah.
Oh.
Said, oh, no, I'm cool. That would
Your
have threw
name
me
and
off,
age, and
bro.
why did you
I
end up
don't need
popping
your
your balloon?
sympathy, man.
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I
I
popped
want
balloon
your
because
love.
yeah, a little bit too old for me. I mean, what she said. I did know what she said, and it's like you're older and you have this like young guy swag, which is fine.
He pulling
It's
it off
fine,
though.
but it's like, yeah, leave it at that.
Okay.
Respect that. Yeah.
She's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I just came in something comfortable. I'm probably gonna get that. I don't know a lot of 47. I don't know what a lot of people mentality think 47 look like now, but it's different, you know. It's not coming in the Easter outfit, you know what I'm saying, with keys out jingling, but I just put on what I felt comfortable with for the day, but I can put it on casual as well. I'm very versatile, but I just came comfortable today.
Okay. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica. I'm 36, and I think you look pretty good put together. I actually don't hate the outfit. I love the scarf.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You definitely look like a creative. I love that you're ambitious with all of the things that you do. I just don't find you attractive.
Respect.
Okay. And now, is she someone that you find attractive?
No, I didn't feel the mutual chemistry either, you know. Beautiful woman, she's put together well. I just, not my type. Yeah, I just didn't have a spark or anything. Like,
Right.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping
That just sounds so like bad to hear. Oh yeah, I don't find you attractive. Like, even though they're just stating an objective fact, it'd be like everybody know it sound bad, so everybody's like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they looking out for your reaction to see if you gonna crash out or not. But yeah, even Arlette, she's like she trying to get the reactions going and stuff.
My name is
But I
Liz.
feel
I'm
it.
36.
It just
You're
hurts.
just a little too old for me. Just on the older side. But like she said, well put together. You're handsome. Yeah, just a little too old for me.
What about for her? She's someone that's your type?
Respectfully, she's a beautiful woman. Just I didn't have a spark or any, like, wow, the same thing. So it's mutual.
I'm probably the most attracted to her, bro.
Your
No
name and age,
bullshit.
and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I ain't even gonna lie.
33.
Face wise.
Just your height, that's all. You have a great smile. I like that you're an entrepreneur, but just a little for me. I'm sorry.
A little.
Did we ask your height?
I am the 5'5" Idris, man. I swear, bro. I get it. The height, man. The height is a killer. I get it all the time.
No,
But
you have a great smile.
Appreciate it.
You just are a little.
Appreciate
I want to be picked up.
I can pick you up. He ain't gonna say like, yeah, I don't know if I can do that one for you. I don't know if I can make your dreams come true today. But, you know what I'm saying? Keep looking though. You a little, you know what I'm saying? You got some size, so I don't know.
never know. Never know. Don't judge a book by the look at the cover. You don't know.
Is she someone that's your type?
She is a beautiful woman, put together well. I love like the glitter, the little color coordination, everything.
See?
Sparky.
Like
Look good.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, yeah. Beautiful smile as well.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon initially because you said you're an entrepreneur, and then you listed like a number of other things after. But like, as an entrepreneur, like, what are you selling or what are you doing? Because it sounded like you just had a whole bunch of, no disrespect, hobbies.
Actually, I make money in everything that I do.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
So
do
you're
comedy
doing a little bit of
shows. I do
everything.
podcasting. Yes, everything.
Okay.
My actor, I just shot in a movie, just released in a movie.
Congrats.
So yeah,
Okay.
no hobbies. These are the everything I'm passionate about, and I make income off of what I do.
Okay.
It's not a hobby.
Okay, yeah, it just sounded like that. So that's like that was my
Absolutely.
initial pop aside. Like I said, trying to give it the whole notion of what I used to be, what I'm used to. So that was it, really. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Yes, put together well. Nice smile. Like the little outfit, the shoes is complimenting the fit.
My
you
friend
know.
hates these shoes.
What?
She hates them with a passion.
It looks good.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it look good.
She hates them. I bought two of them.
You look great.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, your name and age,
She be
and why did
throwing
you
me
end up
off,
popping
but
your
she seem
balloon?
cool.
Sophia, 36. Maybe it's the height, I believe, but I love everything that you do. I'm a creative as well. I do a lot of different things, and yeah, I think that was about it. And maybe the age gap. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love the black and white. Like I love black and white. That's my favorite
Yeah.
color. So
Went with something neutral. I just
Yeah.
want it to be neutral, right?
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, okay, I think all of women came out. They're all beautiful. I just, didn't get to know anybody, but it is what it is, respectfully.
thank you.
Okay.
W do,
let's
man.
head on back. Unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Shout out, bro, man. He got aura too. He got swag.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our
So it was
upcoming
like, what,
episodes,
2
make sure you
matches
click on that
today?
link in the description box below and fill out a form to be considered. Also, don't forget
This
to
still look like a full panel of
comment,
women, bro.
and subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time.
Hey. Well, it seemed like the energy kind of died down near the end, bro. Oh, man. That was a W episode, though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for being here. This was a little longer one, too. It was like 1 hour and 30, which was cool. I used to like episodes that weren't just an hour flat, but it'd be kind of long to react to. You know what I'm saying? Like, my knees starting to hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get up and stretch my legs, but I like when it's like more women or more contestants in general, because it just feels like a full house. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, let's all do this. You know what I'm saying? Let's strap in for the ride and enjoy, you know what I'm saying, the time. So yeah, when it's like only 6 contestants, it's just like, I don't know. It just make me sad, bro. Like when I see the thumbnails. So this was nice. You know what I'm saying? It was the older episode, like we said. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young nigga. Feel me? Birthday in a couple of days, but I'm still a young nigga at heart. I'm saying that like I'm 40, but you know what I'm saying? I'm turning 22. But yeah, bro. W episode. I liked it. It's nice having older people on the episodes too, because they not popping over like real silly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you still gonna have some silly stuff and a few outliers like childish people. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you can't win them all, I guess is what you would say. But yeah, bro, I ain't even gonna say that. I was ready to say, why did they bring on like dudes who is like sub 5'5" on this joint? But hey, bro, everybody need love, man. Everybody need love. So yeah, bro, I enjoyed watching this. Hopefully you did too. Thank y'all for watching once again. I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. And until next time, peace.